What's up, you guys? So in today's video we got this condenser fan motor that I just replaced today. Think I know what happened, but we're gonna open it up and see what's wrong with it and see what happened. Okay, so here's the fan motor. It's a 1/3 to 1/6 horsepower, 1075 RPM, and you can see, so what the motor was doing is it was pretty much trying to run, but it wasn't spinning. Now the shaft, as you can see, is not seized, so it is moving quite freely. Now yeah, it stops like right away. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Now if we look from the outside, so the motor is sitting like that, right? If we notice here, no one never removed the drain plug on the bottom. Now there is a little bit of water sometimes when it rains and it gets into the motor. Now it is good that we drain the water out, so always remove this, so if there's any water that gets inside, it will drain out. Now in this case it wasn't removed, and then as you can see, there's like a little bit of stain on the outside of the plug. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up and see what happened to it. See if there's any visible damage inside. Now you guys can see it didn't have a lot of damage from the water. There's only this little stain here, but you can see like a lot of rubber pieces everywhere, and then they got in here, but I don't think that was what caused it. I dig into it, and let me get my flashlight a second. So if we're looking here, you guys can see this piece from this magnet that creates that magnetic field and makes it turn. It actually spin off and it hit this winding right here. You can see like the burn mark right there. Now that's crazy. So that's telling me, so if you see, this is insulated all the way around, this magnet right here. So by heating that winding, this was energized, so it wasn't creating that change in like positive and negative poles, making that rotor not to rotate. That's what I think it happened. Now what caused that to happen, like this little piece like spinning off, I have no idea. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you can clearly see it right there. So I think that's what happened. That's why it wasn't rotating. Now why it didn't trip the breaker? Because I don't think this is like touching the casing of the motor, probably. Now I did some fun stuff so I can show you guys. I did a mess here. It wasn't like that. That was me. Now I was looking for the overload protector, pretty much a temperature sensor that sits on the winding, and look how cool it looks. So I followed the wire, and it seems like it's sitting on this black wire, which is the power, and then the white is common. So when it gets hot, it cuts the whole motor. So it seems like they're not cutting common, they're cutting the main power coming in. And then it was just sitting here, sensing the temperature of the winding, and it was covered by this material here. Now you can see like what overheating does to motor. Like, see all these little pieces? It's like disintegrating. So yep, that's the overload protector